recently watching 1994 sci-fi horror film Death Machine, starring Brad Dourif, Ely Pouget, William Hootkins, John Sherian, Richard Brake, and here you'll also find a very early appearance by actress Rachel Weisz. I think there may be some hints to the future movie roles of Weisz. In the last video, I talked about the Thundercats Mum-Ra Mummy Easter egg, and here I'll show some predictive references to films based on the comic books of publisher Marvel. Weisz played Melina Vostokoff, a seasoned spy trained in the Red Room, in Black Widow in 2021. This starred Scarlett Johansson, William Hurt, and Ray Winstone. So in the scene at around 14 minutes into Death Machine, Ely Pouget's character, Hayden, explores the lair of Dante, played by Dourif. There are many clues to Marvel that can be seen here. Marvel published comic books based on Thundercats under their Star Comics imprint, starting in 1985, and this ran for 3 years and 24 issues. There's a brief shot of a Blade action figure from the 1987 Masters of the Universe movie. This starred actor Dolph Lundgren as He-Man, and he was later Marvel's The Punisher in a 1989 action film co-produced by Roger Corman's New World International. Louis Gossett Jr. and Jerome Crabb were also in this. There's also a Lockjaw figure in this scene. William Hootkins plays John Carpenter in Death Machine. He was also in Steven Spielberg and George Lucas's 1981 action-adventure Raiders of the Lost Ark, which starred Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones. Alfred Molina played Jones' guide, Satipo, in his film debut. He was later Dr. Otto Octavius, Dr. Octopus, arch-villain in Marvel's Spider-Man 2 in 2004, directed by Sam Raimi and starring Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, and James Franco. Now, I thought there may be a few clues to Spider-Man here. Hayden picks up a red and black pair of women's panties at 14 minutes 31 seconds. Note what appears in the background. What looks like tendrils, tentacles, not entirely unrecognizable from the type used by Dr. Octopus. There's also some chains hanging from some of the storage racks. These are a trademark of a former Spider-Man artist, Todd McFarlane. I think the chains are more commonly associated with his character Spawn. So at 14 minutes 55 seconds, we see some actual pages from what appear to be a comic book. My apologies, I could not identify these. At 15 minutes 16 seconds, she spots the Mum-Ra figure, and that's when Dante enters the room. Notice above the entrance the words, "I'll be back." That's the famous line of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator in the 1984 film created by James Cameron. Cameron later had a link to Marvel. He invested some considerable time and effort developing a Spider-Man movie project that was eventually abandoned.